Hi, so this is my first week of using the Fabulous app for my gratitude practice. So it's been 1 week, and at the start, I honestly didn't expect much, but I just thought that it would be like writing. I'm thankful for my family, I'm thankful for having food today. But after a few days, I realized that actually taking the time to pause and think about what I'm grateful for in that day makes me feel much more calmer and more mindful. And I have this app, the Fabulous, and it sends me little reminders that also helps me to reflect on the small things, small wins that I'm grateful for on the day. Even little things like finishing my tasks on time, or if I receive a compliment from a colleague or my boss, or even having a nice conversation with one of my clients, it can reflect as something that I'm grateful for in that day. And I also like how this app helps me to keep track of my streaks. Like it has been 6 days, 7 days, and it kind of motivates me to keep going on as I see the app showing me that I've made it through the week. And one of the challenge is for me was to remembering to log into my gratitude journal before I go to bed, especially on days when I feel so tired. I just want to sleep. But whenever I did manage to do it, I noticed that I sleep a little bit better and I feel a little more lighter before the day ends. So, yes, overall, week one is just a small start, but it helps me notice the little positive moments of my life that usually I wouldn't notice. That's all. Hi, so this is week two of my gratitude journaling using Fabulous app, and this week, honestly, it felt more natural to do the gratitude journal, and I also started to write more specific things instead of general ones, like for instance, like how I appreciate my colleague helping me at work, or simply just being grateful for having morning tea. So I also started to read some motivational quotes inside the app before I started to journal, and that really helped me to get into the right mindset before I start to journal. Then I also noticed that in the second week, I feel more mindful of my own emotions, and I'm able to identify how I feel and why I feel things. Then even when I have like stressful evenings or tiring days at work, I can at least find one thing that I can be thankful for. And when I do when I do find it, I find my mood and emotions kind of shift towards feeling something more positive. But there were days when I did skip to journal, especially when I got home late from work. But I tried to make it up the next day by writing more detailed entries. And then I realized it's not about being perfect or writing the perfect journal entry, but it is more about being more consistent and sincere in what you write. I also noticed that if I added pictures of things that happen through my day, that I have more feelings towards what I record. So yeah, for the second week, I can say that I feel like I have developed a habit, and this gratitude journaling doesn't feel something that is being like forced. Because in the beginning, it felt something like I should do it because I am obligated to do it, but now it feels more of a habit that helps me to see things in a positive light. Yeah, that's all. So hi, it's now week three of me practicing my gratitude journal with Fabulous app, and honestly, I can feel it's different from when I started to journal and now. And I noticed myself being more patient and more aware of things and I also get less caught up in small frustrations throughout the day. Because by writing down what I'm thankful for, I can remind myself of the things that I'm grateful for in life, even when I'm not looking at the app and I'm just going on about my normal life, and I find something that gets in my way. I can still remember the things that make me smile. So that's why I've realized by writing down things that matter to me, I am able to express my gratitude to people, and
I can see that I have changed, that I am able to say things out verbally, and this small change is it's small, but it makes me feel warm and more genuine to people. And there are still days where I feel demotivated or distracted to journal down my gratitude journal, but uh, every time the app reminds me, I am able to reset my mindset and go to the app to journal it down. I think these 3 weeks have helped me to understand how gratitude can actually help us to feel in a different way. It's same things, but we see it in a different, more positive way. And I can feel that I am more emotionally balanced by doing this simple activity. Even though it's really simple, I can feel its powerful impact. So I believe that I will still continue doing this even after this exercise, this assignment, and I am grateful for being able to understand the impact of gratitude in my life. So thank you.